Alrighty. Where were we? Right. So there was a lot that kind of happened last time. Uh, how do I put this? So we had a attempt at trying to break into, or figure out, something from our employer, Mr. Greenhands. And for the most part, I think everything went more or less well. Uh, at least on my end, the play and everything. I think everything, mostly everybody liked it. The others didn't seem too concerned about acting the part, except for, of course, Juniper, who seemed a little less interested, judging by her consciousness. But after the matter, we managed to get out, and I think we had to reconvene at Greenhands's tavern or keep, and we more or less let him know everything that we had learned, or rather didn't learn, because we weren't exactly able to get anything other than the sort of passcode of sorts. It led to that of us figuring out that if we were to get something more damning that would allow us to, infiltrate the area legally, then we would already know where to look. So it's just a matter of acquiring such a thing, which led us to meeting Theron? I think this was his name. Blessed Hands. He's well, calling him a dog would be kind of rude. He's a gnoll, yes. Definitely a lot different than other gnolls, but I mean, to be frank, he's just nice. He's very kind, it seems, and I really want to pet him, but I'm not going to do it yet. I promised that we were going to get through this, and then I would be allowed to do something of that sort. But that aside, we decided that we were going to go ahead and check out the area. We went invisible, we infiltrated this sort of underwater cave and whatnot that unfortunately seems to be head to toe filled to the brim with Duragar. It's not fun. Not remotely. But we're here, and hopefully none of us are going to perish in a dark and dank and wet cave, where we can barely even see. Particularly with Gwendolyn, who has to walk around with torches, and I'm very uncomfortable here. But we'll get through this, and we'll get what we need, and everything's gonna be fine. Right? Right?
Right.
And with that statement, the last thing you did forget to, just for a quick recap, the last thing that did happen during the fight was a Duragar turned invisible, ran away, and then you guys heard the horrific sounds of pain engines starting to activate in the distance.
Okay.
Uber just turns back to Jericho.
Good
You're
claps.
spooning yourself. As we just crawl into this cave.
That was nothing, right? Right? Everything's fine. Nothing's bad. There's no such thing as pain engines.
I'm pretty sure that's...
Maybe I'll wake up.
Frankly, the squeal that I released was probably also Jericho's.
Yeah, this is fine.
This is fine. What? No, these are all fairy tales. There's no such thing as this. Truly.
Okay, well, we'll pause that. Put the combat music back on. Okay. So, as you guys once again heard the Duragar scream in the distance, which only, once again, Uvek is able to understand, being the only one who speaks Dwarf. Uvek, you once again, to recap, you heard it goes, "Intruders!" as the dwarf's voice echoed out throughout the cave, and then you heard the whirring sounds of metal and gears start to wind up, as well as what sounded like a voosh sound, which to your people mean nothing, but to the you as players sounds like the sound of flamethrower marks when it starts getting lit up.
Alright. Well, not saying that we're screwed, because we aren't. But we better stay on our toes in the meantime. So everybody keep your eyes out.
Okay, and then it is Thrain Blessed Hand's turn. As he will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Did I take no damage last
Hmm?
time? I just don't have any damage on my character sheet.
Nobody got a hit last round, man. You guys destroyed the Durgar so quick. You killed 2 of them in 2 rounds, then the guy went, I'm out, and turned invisible and ran.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right?
And we still pursued him like a bunch of fucking evil beasts.
Yep, with Juniper smacking him in the head with several blasts, even though he was invisible. His Blessed Hands will... what's he going to do? Yeah, God. I'm going to roll an intelligence check for him so I don't meta. Is he going to be smart and stay back, or is he going to be dumb and run forward? DC 12. Ah, he's smart and stays back. He'll take the dodge action.
Oh, right. There's the counter.
Oh, pardon, Andy? Oh.
No, I just couldn't remember where the counter was. It's all good.
Okay, this guy will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He can't... No, he can Thrain see him, though? No, he cannot. Okay. And then it's his turn. Sorry, guys, one sec. One thing I don't care for, the only thing I say I miss about the old system is the updating tokens just to drag them to make them bigger. Hey, his turn's over. You have no idea what happened, but you did hear what sounds like giant feet growing.
I don't mind.
This guy does not have that ability.
What is a mod?
Gwendolyn, you're up.
The fact that Jericho can't see behind that bend is tantalizing.
Maybe if I just don't go around that corner, they can't see me.
We'll fly up towards the ceiling. How tall is the ceiling?
It's about 15 feet. Actually, probably 10 feet. They're Duragar. They're not that tall. Anything else?
I will hold and yeah, no, I'll just wait then.
Okay, no, you're just gonna hold your turn?
I'll take the dodge action.
Okay.
Not that it does anything for me.
Well, technically, it still gives you advantage on deck saves. An AoE blast can hit you even if you're invisible. One, two, three, four. Okay, he can see stuff. What can he do? Uh, he will hold his action. Grok's up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll dash because he's way behind. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's that effect on Grok, actually? It's kind
Huh?
of cool. What's that effect on Grok?
Oh, it's just his turn.
Oh, okay.
As Grok runs around, he's like, it's just, you can notice it because he's not a circular creature.
Yeah, fair.
See, it's around Micah as well if you see it. It's just
Fire.
less obvious because, you know, circle. But since Eki ain't here, we move to Jericho.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Yeah, no, Jericho looks off into the distance and sees the fact that, well, you know, he very well cannot very clearly see what is going on in the distance, you know? And he just looks off over there and he thinks about just like, you know, we could be on the surface right now, on the beach, having fun, and this is what we're doing. But no, because at the same time as Jericho thinks that, he also thinks about, hey, you know, but like we're supposed to be like helping and doing these things, and isn't this what you wanted, Jericho, to like help other people? And he's like, yeah, I guess I'm technically doing that. So begrudgingly, he will go ahead and, you know, maybe walk a little bit slower than he actually has to. Sees it's just his friends for the meantime. Okay. And he'll go ahead and dash, not the full distance, and once he sees the thing in the distance, he's just gonna freeze right next to Theron, and
So, since you can see what you see, Jericho, as you look over, you look like this seems a weird, small metal creature with, like, massive drill-like hands. But your passive perception's garbage, isn't it?
well, I can see it at the end of my vision.
No, I just detail-wise, you wouldn't notice the detail about it at that distance.
Yeah, it's fuck shit.
Yeah, like all you see is a metal thing. You don't see the horrors of it yet.
I think Jericho's imagination fills in the rest. Like, the thing has, like, fucking, like, engravings of, like, runic things of, like, eldritch beings and whatnot, and, like, the hole on its face seems to be curving into a smile. His imagination is betraying him at this point. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And Jericho is just going to whisper under his breath, but in a way that kind of reverberates through the air odd, is just... I hope I think that's not what that is. And that's gonna go to Theron for a little bit of inspiration.
Ah, gotcha. I will add that to his little mark to be inspired so I don't forget.
Yep. Let me actually...
there is
I need to roll this
inspired
twice.
token.
Not for NPCs. You can just give him a effect on his
Yeah, I was just
thing.
going to see if there was a... Let's give him targeted. That'll work. That'll just remind me. Okay, next up is Juniper.
Dashing.
Through the snow.
Through the snow.
Ooh, Juniper, you actually see something.
I see something. Yeah, let's see.
You look over and you see what looks to be a 10-foot tall giant monster of a Duragar just around the corner. And you also catch with just a hint of what seems to be like a blue flame coming from him.
Ugly.
Uvek, you're up.
Okay. Let's move over here. I'll move right beside Gwendolyn. What? Okay. Let's move down here. Ooh, that guy seems really friendly up here, up in the corner.
Yeah, that's the thing that Jericho saw. What's
Mhm.
distance? Are you close enough to see details yet? No, you're not.
No, I have range of dark vision at 60 feet.
I know, but the details are details. You can see the basics. It's a metal creature with like buzz arms. You just can't see inside the little hole yet.
Does that look aggressive?
Cause what's your passive?
Passive of
Because actually I can just.
13.
Oh yeah, you're proficient with perception. Okay, yeah, that's enough. So you make out better details than Jericho, Uvek. As you look at the creature, inside that little round cylinder, you see what looks to be like a severed head stuffed in it, with like giant spikes just drilled into its skull.
Jeez.
Okay, that was not something I was expecting to see this morning. Uber kind of just puts an arm to his mouth, just trying to hold in the vomit, but shakes his head in resolve, and takes out his hammer and clutches the grip of it tightly. And he eyes down this creature, and he begins to spin, and the hammer, he basically kind of the air pressure around his hammer begins to build up as he tosses a blast of force down towards this creature. Cast an Eldritch Blast.
Hey, roll your attack.
Let's go centrifugal force.
That will miss.
Damn.
As you
Let's not go
As you,
centrifugal
ha!
force.
You launch it as it kind of skitters off the armor and flies off into the darkness.
Fair enough. Okay, well, Uvek just says, oh shit. Bonus action. I'll cast Shield of Faith.
Okay, feel free to do so.
And I do.
Two, 4. Gwendolyn, you feel something bump into you.
And the invisible fucking Durgar.
Yep, and he now knows where you are, because he was making a beeline for Uvek.
Oh, so he bumped into me from up here?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
But he still has his attack, so he will make a flat attack against you. No, that'll miss. And he is no longer invisible.
I think you've made a grave error there, friend.
Thrain will move up and attack him. As you just see his little doggy tail wag as he sees his prey.
Don't do this to me.
Longsword attack. Ooh, that might not hit. Let me double check. No, he misses. As he takes a swing at it, the Durgar just brings his shield up but he
You
does
have
have an
inspiration.
inspiration.
Yeah.
He does. Sure, he'll use it up. That'll make an auto hit. He only missed by 1. That will remove the inspiration, so don't forget that. What the heck? And that means the Durgar takes 8 slashing damage, dropping him.
Yeah.
That was quick. Oh yeah, you got hit a bunch of times.
Yeah, he got destroyed by frickin' Juniper.
I'm surprised the guy went back and was like, I've got my friends, let me be the first one to engage. Guys.
True. But, I mean, you know, he also just saw his big ass boss kind of look over and like, I better turn around. Speaking of which, his turn is over, and now comes the Duragar with the flamethrower. 1, 2, 3.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Well, Gwendolyn, aren't you glad you took the dodge action? Because there's no way he's not doing this as he takes out his flamethrower. He launches up and goes, and once again, Uvek, you're the only one who understands this. He goes, I'm gonna fry you fucks, and unleashes his blue jet of spiral flame, piercing through Thrine, Gwendolyn, and Uvek. I need you all to make dex saves.
This is not very cash money. I don't appreciate.
Let's go.
Ah, nice.
Good day to have a big health pull, huh?
7 damage to Gwendolyn, and Thrine, you take the full 14, Uvek.
It's not cash money, but what?
Double net 20.
What are you concentrating on?
Invisibility.
Oh, that's right, you cast the spell.
Yeah.
And there goes your there goes your shield of faith.
Hell.
You lost faith in the shield.
My faith has been shaken.
As he just kind of smiles at you as he sees your like little glowy shield poof out of existence, Uvek. Now it's the hammer's turn. 1, 2, 3, and he'll step over the body of his ally to I'll just move that out of the way just so I don't grab by accident, to get a flank on Thrine. And he'll make a claw attack. Ooh, I'm pretty sure that hits.
Do we know what Ryan's AC is?
Ah, he missed. Don't worry.
Oh, it missed?
Yep.
18 missed?
Yeah, 18 missed. Thrine is a hefty boy. It's a 19. He's got a +1 for flank, but it still missed. And then he's going to swing at it with his hammer. And that'll miss. Good thing, too. That would have fucked Thrine up pretty good. Gwendolyn, you're up.
I want to step away. Hemlock's gonna fly in. And then I'm going to cast at 2nd level Grip of the Dead. As he just kind of flies through and hits touches the both of them. And as Gwendolyn kind of is suddenly revealed from the casting of the spell, you see her arms are glowing this kind of spectral that they're almost transparent as they glow this spectral blue. and she extends her arms outwards, and then Hemlock's talons grow spectral blue.
So
as he
who are
darts
you
over
attacking?
The both of them. These
This
two.
is the creature.
I cast it at 2nd level.
Oh,
Oh, it's damage. Never mind.
yeah, that's a damage thing, man.
Big guy. Never mind.
Okay.
I thought it was more targets. It's its own damage.
Sharp paralyzer, poison. Okay, not restrained. Okay, he will make his strength save. Oh, he's got advantage because he's enlarged. Oh, he's
Let's
restrained.
go.
And he takes 3 necrotic damage.
Going to back up even more. And that's my turn.
Screamer's turn. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's got no reason not to hit both.
Hemlock's up in the air.
Yeah, it's a cube attack, which would mean it'd go up and down.
Ah.
So it would still hit Hemlock.
Not the boy again.
As it will do a sonic scream. I need Hemlock and I need Uvek to make Constitution or Strength saving throws. Actually,
Strength saves. Okay. 19.
Oh, goodbye.
No, it's all right.
7 damage to Hemlock. Yeah, because that would be there and that would hit you both.
Goodbye, Hemi.
He's on 1 health.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Get Hemlock out of there.
Oh, and Hemlock is knocked prone, which means he falls 10 feet and takes some damage. Oh
That's-
no!
I thought 10 feet was not.
10 feet is the minimum. Like, that's the. If you fall 10 feet, every 10 feet is a d6 of damage. Like, that's the ruling in the book if you read it.
It's like the equivalent of like if you walk off of 2 blocks in Minecraft, you don't take fall damage, but if you jump off them, you do.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
much.
like right at the apex.
If it was 9 feet, oddly enough, he wouldn't have taken the damage. But 10 feet is the every 10 feet is a d6 of damage.
I mean, then I just have fucking him up at 9 feet then instead of 10 feet in literally every instance.
I mean, you would, and I'll allow that, but just keep that in mind for future.
Okay.
If he's any more than 10 feet, then he's gonna take a d6 of fall damage.
He's not 9 feet up in the air anymore.
Yeah, he's on the ground prone. Yeah.
He's sunbathing.
Ow.
In a
Or,
cave.
hey, yeah.
One second, I go and feed my dad's fish. He's on vacation, so.
Okay, Grok's turn. He's gonna see what's happening. He's
Be
gonna.
right back. Sorry,
Okay.
I just got to feed my dad's fish. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine, Andy. You can go. And, I'll continue till your turn. Oh, God, he's actually dealing with something dangerous now. He's going to cast. Yeah, screw it. He'll just do a magic missile on the big scary thing that just sonic boomed Uvek. Holy crap, for 12 damage! You rolled damn high. That's his turn. And Jericho, back to you.
Well, Jericho already isn't happy that it hurt Hemlock and Uvek, and just, yeah, not fun. Not fun at all. He dislikes this. Let's see. I think. Actually, semi-meta question here. For Gwendolyn, how much would you say Hemlock contributes to Gwendolyn's functionality as a character?
A lot.
A lot. Okay. How much in combat?
Quite a bit until he's poofed out, and then I basically lose an entire feature and the extended range. It's not like they breaks Gwendolyn. It's not like she's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
useless. It's just that she loses one of the key class features.
Oh shit, I
Yeah.
forgot. The thing would have knew you were anyways, because you're still holding a torch as Gwendolyn. Oh well, not that changed anything.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's see.
I mean, even if she's holding a torch, she's still invisible.
Yeah, but the torch would be like you'd see a
I know.
floating torch. They would
I
know
know.
where you were.
It's still disadvantage.
Yeah, it's still disadvantage. That's why I said it didn't change anything. He might not have bumped into you if he saw the floating torch.
She's like pretending that it's on the wall. She's just holding her hand
Yeah.
with nothing to hold it up. It's just floating on the wall.
Yeah. As I did change anything, I just remembered that. Man, Hemlock survived with 1 HP though. You lucky bastard.
All fly.
Okay, so I misunderstood what that meant. Got it. Okay. I see. Okay. Well, yeah. Jericho is going to see what is happening, and he's very much not happy about all of this stuff. But then an idea kind of comes to mind, and he goes ahead and takes a similar stance as to once before back on the boat. The teardrop falls, and we're gonna fucking see which one. I'm not mad at this at all.
I have no idea if that was sarcastic or not.
That was not sarcastic at all, indeed. I was rolling on the Tales from Beyond table thing, and I got the 6th effect, which is Tale of the Traveler. The target gains temporary hit points equal to a roll of your Bardic Inspiration die plus your Bard level. While it has these temporary hit points, the target's walking speed increases by 10 feet and gains a +1 bonus to its AC.
Nice.
And I would be dumb, I think, to not give this to Uvek, who is not in a good way right now, and also could make potentially pretty good use of the speed.
I appreciate
Also Grok, though, so I'm like, Fonk.
Grok's fine. I mean, he's a backliner.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Like he's,
But, one second. Ah, okay. Yep, so just checking over some things. So basically, kind of in the moment that the teardrop hits the ground, it creates this weird, darkish, bluish shadow that then begins to immediately travel over and engulf Uvek for what seems to only be a split second, but similar to a time before, Uvek, your surroundings would kind of disappear before you, and you would find yourself in a completely different area, a completely different scene. It's a bright, sunny day with just a few clouds kind of moving back and forth as you seem to be on a trail, a carriage with 2 horses carrying you forward. It kind of goes like a slideshow, though, where what turned out to at first be a calm, seemingly hopeful adventure very quickly turns into this towering cloud, this towering storm that just beats down upon you. And before you know it, the carriage turns over, and so do you, as a force greater than the storm itself seems to take you with it. And you're brought back to your immediate place with a feeling of being lighter on your with a feeling of being lighter on your feet, with a bit more vitality and energy than before. And you almost can't tell if it's the adrenaline in your own body or the experience that you had but didn't. And now let me go ahead and roll this fucking shit. Alright, so that's 2 plus 4, so 6.
6 temp HP.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Dunkashay.
Yeah.
And it's +1 from the.
Well, +1 to your AC, yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
And now Jericho is going to notice where he is. And he's just gonna shuffle a little back towards Gwendolyn.
I love how he hides behind Gwendolyn. Ah.
You know? With desperate times comes desperate get me the fuck away from these Duragar.
Yeah. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, just about. I don't think I got anything else.
I've still got your bonus action.
Oh no, bonus action is the rolling of the table, and action is bestowing it.
Oh, okay. Did not know it was a 2-action process. Okay.
I wish it wasn't.
Juniper, you're up.
Which one's most hurt?
Well, I mean, so far the only thing you can see that's hurt is the screamer, which is this guy.
And how hurt is he?
He's not bloody. That's all I can tell you.
Alright. Yeah, no, I was just like, I wasn't sure if it was a little or not a lot, like a lot or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really tell past bloody. I will tell you if they're bloodied and near death's door.
Yeah.
Past that, it's hard to tell.
It's okay.
Apart from damaged.
I will hex the screamer.
Okay. Yes, Daisy, good girl. Right, so you get 1 necrotic damage when you hit it, so...
And
Oh,
Eldritch Blast this.
the hex mark so we don't
Or
forget. Target will work.
It doesn't
That
matter.
will miss.
Oh yeah, and I will pick Wisdom.
Okay, so he's disadvantage
So
on
passive
perception.
perception.
Yeah. Yes, Daisy, you are a sweet puppy dog. Sorry. Okay. Anything else, Juniper?
Nope.
Uvek, you're up.
Alright. So Ubek will just gonna give Jericho the thumbs up. And he's gonna grip his hammer and he's like, alright, let's try that again. And he's just going to run forward and he's gonna give this fish looking fucker a good hammering. That's what, and I say that knowing the other names. So 23 to hit, and with the Divine Smite on top of that.
How much spells do you have left?
2 spell slots.
You used a Divine Smite last game, Andy.
Yeah, I have 4 spell slots.
You should have... Oh, yeah.
Because I have Warlock.
Yeah, you're Warlock. You're right.
So I have 1 more spell slot after this.
Yeah.
Oh, that was shit.
He's still
But-
up.
I will use my Channel Divinity to give an Inspiring Smite. Let me just link the feature here. So
We
I'll
let
roll
you
a
deal
2d8.
damage. Jesus Christ.
So,
Does that require another...
nope, just needs 1. As long as I hit someone with the Divine Smite.
Plus your level and class among the divine... Okay, wait a second. I just want to read it over. To agree with the gentleman. Actually, really hit points to choose 30 feet of you, which can include you. The total number of temporary hit points equal to... So you're giving yourself temporary hit points?
No, I'm going to give it to Thrim Blessed Hands. Unless, actually, is the crow still alive?
Yes, with 1 HP.
I'll give it to the crow. Since that's kind of Gwendolyn's thing right now.
Okay, so it gets
So-
9 plus your level, which is
3, so 12.
no,
No.
yeah,
13.
no, your class level.
Yeah.
You're
So
so you
13.
no like
It's 2d8 plus.
oh yeah 4. You
4.
got okay. I thought you were 2 levels warlock for some reason. Oh wait, you're level. Okay, no, you got 3
No,
levels.
4.
of
Yeah,
power.
you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, 12. I'm sorry. I
How?
keep looking at the. I have on the D&D Beyond sheet, and I keep seeing level 5 in
11
the
or
middle of the street
12.
instead of level 4, which is way in the corner. So
Yeah, I'm
It's
like, wait a
12.
minute, you multi-class. That doesn't make any sense.
yeah, sorry.
yeah.
How much?
12.
12, yeah, 12
12.
temporary HP on Hemlock. Hey,
Thank
that's everything, Andy, or
Ow.
I think that should be everything.
hey, Thrine's turn. He will attack the big boy who is restrained, so he gets his advantage strike. Well, he definitely hits for 9. He'll toss on a. Yeah, he'll. He doesn't got a ton of these. Yeah, he'll toss on another smite. That thing needs to be taken out.
There goes Barkskin. Haha.
Oh, his bark skin, yeah. 2d8, which is 1 second here.
There goes 6 AC.
And he does 2d8 for another 7, so a total of 16 damage on the big boy. He's looking pretty rough. Big boy's turn.
He is restrained.
He is, but I gotta roll a d6. Well, he's restrained, but that's not gonna change anything. As he will use his big ass flamethrower again. Doesn't care if he hurts his friends, because they're fucking nothing, as I will need Thrine, Uvek, and Hemlock all to make dex saves. Uvek. Andy, you there?
Did he leave to with his like Death's Fish or something again, or I don't know.
Yeah, I can ask for you, Andy. I can roll for you. Oh, this is gonna hurt, possibly hurt. Okay, at least I rolled shit. So 6 damage to Hemlock, 6 damage to Uvek, and 3 damage to Thrine. So there goes the temp HP for Uvek. And Hemlock took 6 as well. And oops. Oh, what happened to combat tracker? The bloody haze?
How much damage?
6 damage, yeah.
6.
There we go. I don't know what the heck happened there for a second. That would be his turn.
He takes 5 necrotic damage.
Is that the end of his turn? Or the start of yours? I couldn't remember.
Start of the creature's turn.
Okay.
And I regain the hit points.
I mean, you haven't taken any damage, or did you? I guess you.
I did. I got blasted
That's
by
right.
the flamethrower.
Oh.
It rounds down.
Yeah, always rounds down.
2.
Uh,
You see the energy that, like, the hand that is, like, holding him in place pulses. And Gwendolyn feels a little bit better.
And he does not. He looks really messed up after all that. This guy, though, he's going to go take the attack of opportunity against Thrine. Get in a position with Uvek since he can't get flanking with a restrained ally. Holy shit! He's not going to throw a smite on. He's only got one spell left.
To this guy? Oh, Thrin?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Thrine got an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I'm... okay, I thought it was this guy. I was like, what?
No. Hey, and Uvek is going to get attacked twice. With a claw attack. Jesus. And a hammer attack. Well, you guys are getting lucky today. Gwendolyn's up.
Let's go.
X. Except Hemlock's just getting blasted.
Hey, Hemlock didn't die. He got lucky.
I know. He did get lucky. He's still getting blasted, though. I'm going to move Hemlock up and out of the range.
Don't forget, he's got half movement.
That is correct. He can still move 30 feet. That ability is... what was the range? 30 feet of life and enemy? To a creature hitting with an attack. That's fine. I'm gonna leave Hemlock over there. And then I'm going to... Actually, as he flies by, he's gonna hit that guy with an impact. As she flexes her arms and like crosses her arms in like a cross motion and pushes forward, Hemlock's talons glows red and bonk. 14 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay.
As you just boop off of its big armored hide.
And that's my turn.
Screamer's turn. It's gonna make its drill attack against Uvek.
Good.
I mean, these things haven't hit you yet with an attack yet, Andy.
Fair.
The only reason you're getting smoked is because deck saves have become a thing.
That's very true.
Wait. Oh shit! I actually have to roll something. Because after that attack of opportunity, something should have happened. 1 second.
He explodes.
And yeah, Uvek, you got this happened to you too. I missed something. You get when you hit that screamer, it does a drill attack against you.
Oh, lovely.
So it gets 2 attacks technically to make up for that drill attack I missed. That'll hit you for 6 damage.
Okay.
And you already lost your temp HP, so that's right into you.
Impact's definitely not looking great.
Then he'll hit you again with his actual attack. For 11 damage.
Ubek's still up, but not really.
And Hammer will take a swing at Thrine, because he too was made a hit, so he gets attacked as well. That'll miss though. That's the Screamer's one. So Screamer's. What's the Screamer gonna do? Does that make more sense? And then he can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he'll scream again and hit you and hit Thrine and the bird. As he makes his Sonic Scream attack.
Thought it was a 15 feet cube.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hitting it like.
Yeah, he's aiming it to get the pair of them. Like it's viable.
Is it?
I mean, he's in the square, dude. Like.
Oh, because it extends outwards.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I thought it was like he's a small creature, so he's not within the exact.
I don't count
square.
that. If you're in the square, you're in the square.
Okay.
Because
I
and
thought
I
that
will
it'd be
rule that with
aware.
enemies as well because of the
Okay.
same reasoning.
Alright.
So 7 HP to Hemlock.
Really glad I got the temp HP on up. Real.
He's
You know,
fine.
that brings him down anyways.
Oh, is he out now? Oh yeah, because he got hit by the flame.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
'cause He's just getting hit by fucking everything, apparently. 'cause-
Okay, and that's its turn. Green Hand. He's... Oops, what the heck going on there? What the blue blazes?
You have to delete Hemlock as he disappears.
Oh, yeah, one sec. Ah, that's why. I'm on the wrong thing. I guess you can't delete your own token, can you, in this one?
Nope.
He's gonna finish out that Screamer because that thing just, like, is doing a lot of damage. He will do one more magic missile at the Screamer. Zubek, as you're fighting, you see the Screamer just get smoked with 3 more magic missiles and just kind of, like, crumbles into dirt as the head of the Screamer rolls out of the red hole out in front of it.
Yeah, gross. Got check with this place.
Okay, next up. That's his turn. He's not going to move closer. Things are dangerous. Like he's not there. Jericho, you're up. Come on, Daisy. Out of here.
Not dead. Oh my god, Uvek. Let's see.
I'm sorry, Storm, but it made sense to go after 2 targets versus 1.
Hello, darkness, my old.
I would have just moved him out if I had them.
I think what I shall do. This is okay. This is a weird question. Am I able to Healing Word and Inspiration just make the bonus action an actual action?
No, technically
No.
not.
Technically not. Okay, that's okay. Then. Thinking.
Yes, I do. No, I mean, you're in the
can hear you fighting Daisy and. All right. Yeah, I think I am just going to go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and give Uvek inspiration, and he's just gonna go ahead and yell out, "You'll be fine. You're way scarier than them." Sort of. And
Appreciate it.
yeah, so that's gonna happen. And as for the actual action, you know what? Because let's see, what is it? Okay. Jericho is going to do something very, very effective. He's gonna walk up to it in a 10-foot radius, and he's gonna use prestidigitation to soil its face, and then he's going to back up.
So you gave it a spritz like a cat?
But I soiled it. So he's all smudgy now.
Yep, Jibber. I love the fact that like he had the sword out last combat, sees this thing like, nope.
Yeah, he doesn't have the same spirit inhabiting him now.
Jitterbur, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna transfer my hex over to the other guy.
Yep.
And blast him. Or
That will miss.
yeah.
Anything else, Jitterbur? I guess you only have movement. Uvek, you're up.
What do I like to do? I like to smash people with a hammer. I will definitely do it to this mechanical.
Yes,
Mechanical
Hammer on
smash your
hammer on
enemy.
hammer violence. Here we go.
Exactly. And I'll swing on over here.
Jesus,
so that way
Daisy.
I'll give one hit of the booming blade, so hammer time. Hammer hits. I don't feel like even using the inspiration would be worth it at that point.
Then 8. I'll let you know this thing is in heavy metal armor, so I can't tell you it's
Yeah,
AC, but you can guess it's fairly high.
Yeah, no, I mean, just judging by the armor, I can see there.
Yeah.
Not exactly inclined to give them a... did I use any lay on hands last session? I can't remember if I
You did not, no. You didn't. Nobody took any damage last session, so.
Okay. For some reason it did not refill when I did the long rest, but whatever, that's fine. I can't do it anyways.
Yeah, that's a full action. Yep.
So, yeah, I guess Uvek will just cry in the night.
Thrine will make an attack on the big guy. That'll kill him. It just cuts into it, and the big guy looks and just eyes go cross as Thrine just shoves his blade directly in through his stomach. And then he'll go 5, 10, 15, 25, and give Uvek some flanking when time comes about. He's dead. Hammer will make, he'll hammer Uvek and claw Blessed Hands, since he doesn't know any better. So, first take a swing at Uvek. Why is it that you're the one I always hit?
Well, Uvek is officially down, boys.
Does Uvek
What
just...
is Uvek?
No, he's a
What
full
is-
orc.
What is
Well-
Uvek's AC?
19.
I don't think I can help though.
Uvek is half orc, but I took the full orc stance.
Yeah, you're a half orc, like, physically you're a half orc, mechanically you're a full orc, though. So, yeah, you don't get that 1 HP backup move, unfortunately.
It's just because Quill's genes are that strong.
And we'll attack Blessed Hands. And of course I miss Blessed Hands.
It's like, you ever see those those people, like those couples who have babies, and the baby's just like a carbon copy of one parent? It's just like, where did your genetics go?
Gwendolyn, you're up.
I'm going to. I will chill touch him.
Okay. That'll hit.
And 3 necrotic damage.
And can't heal. Not that that actually matters, but
No.
you take a little slap in his face as it just looks at you with his soulless dead eyes. Grok's turn. He's gonna do a little spell conserving at this point. Well, actually, Uvek's down. How much? Yeah, he'll magic missile again. He sees Uvek's down. Ooh, that's not a good one. Does 8 damage as he launches 3 more missiles. But he's bloodied the thing now. His little chunks of metal come flying off it. Jericho, you are... Oh, we're still waiting on you to get back. How you doing there, Zachy? Enjoying the game? Yeah, Uvek went down again. He does that a lot. I don't know why I keep hitting you so much, though, Andy. You got like the highest AC in the party, yet you're the one I always end up hitting.
Well, that's because I'm in the front line.
Yeah.
The front line.
True.
And he's also the one you're targeting with attacks.
Hey, to be fair, I put just as many attacks against Blessed Hands. I just rolled high on Andy. Oh shit! Wait.
I've returned.
Oh yeah, no worries. No wait, no one hit him with a melee attack. Never mind. Okay, you're up, Judah.
All right.
If you want to get caught up, the creature got chill touch and hit with some magic missiles, and it's bloody now.
Good. Suffer. Jericho is not exactly happy that Uvek went down. Kind of curses under his breath. It's like, this is what I get for not taking that one training course of combat that my mentor had me try out like a year ago. Yeah, he's not happy about that. So Jericho is going to reach out his hand and almost in a motion that seems to be kind of like patting a cheek, but in the air, which of course then corresponds to the lightest bit of yellow kind of glittering light that appears over Uvek's face, then spreading out to the rest of his body. He just kind of whispers, well, says very quietly, wake up. And I'm going to go ahead and pour in a 2nd level healing word. Get this boy up.
You are appreciated.
Yup.
So Uvek will just feel like feeling dazed as his chest heavy, and the word begins to emanate in his ears as another breath just kind of wakes him up, and he feels like his orangish red eyes just kind of crack open and sees this dwarven monstrosity still hovering above him.
And then,
And,
sorry,
no, sorry, you. That was right.
Jericho is then going to slightly close the distance, and then he's going to prestidigitize and clean off some of the blood and dirt from Uvek, and then he's gonna back up again. He's gonna be like, "Knock him dead, or don't.
I'll try.
Just get them away."
Oh, hey, Juniper, you're up.
Pew pew.
That hits. Roll your extra d6. Ooh, good hit. Unfortunately, still up, but it's on death's door now. As you just smack it right in the face, and you just see chunks of its face just fly off.
Lovely. That's it.
Uvek! Revenge time!
Yep. Well, hopefully, Uvek will slowly get back to his feet, stumble a little bit, sees this dwarf in front of him, and well, the orcish fury gets in him as he takes his hammer and smashes him like he was a mole machine or whatever the heck they're called.
Teenage delinquent at a car window.
How do you want to do it, Uvek?
So Uvek just grabs his hammer, races above his head, just like it's shaking because he's still exhausted, and brings it down, and the hammer kind of crushes the helmet at first, and then it pushes down into the heads, and the head and the armor beneath it begins to kind of press it down together, kind of like a hydraulic press, as it kind of just crushes this dwarven creature into a crushed almost chunk of metal.
Like a can. You want to crush him like a pop can. Or a... as you just watch that huge hammer crush him out, and you just see this, like, smash thing going to, like, shrinks close to half its size, and you see ooze coming out of it. And good thing you hit, Crystal, because I'm just curious what would have happened if he got a counterattack. Oh, you would have missed. But as you watch the thing squirm and die, you guys now stand in the cave for a moment. You got a breather. At the moment, you don't hear anything else approaching. As you guys look about each other in the cave, I will say Blessed Hands walks over towards you, Uvek. And he's going to look at you and goes, you could probably use this. And he's going to throw in 15 points of lay on hands into you.
Appreciate it. Uvek just rolls his shoulder a little bit and kind of grips it, dropping the hammer onto the dirt for a second. So he's just gonna turn around. Tell me, he looks to the rest of the party. How bad is it?
Jericho smiles, and then just slowly nods, or slowly shakes his head.
Not bad, though. Well, there's something wrong with that.
Could probably
And
make
Uvek
it
just
better.
chuckles. Sorry, what was that?
Could probably make it better.
Maybe after. Yeah, definitely interested, but I think after this edition we should, maybe.
Nonsense. And in saying nonsense, he's going to go ahead with a motherfucking another.
Oh,
That's
dude, you're
26 hit
awesome.
points total, Andy.
So Uvek is back up to 36 HP.
You're almost
Nice.
full.
Yeah, I'm literally 1 point off. And Uva kind of just sees like all the grime and dirt kind of just rustle off his face. There's still like a couple light bruising around his chest and facial area, but no, he looks pretty good right now. And he just gives Jericho a slap on the shoulder. Where should get there, bud?
Nearly dislocates it.
How are you three holding up, by the way? Sorry I wasn't too much of a help there.
What do you mean? I
Well,
think you
I
just
kinda-
as fine as anybody else.
Yeah, well, I didn't really hit much, but I guess I did set up the wall a little bit.
The way I see it, we work as a unit. If we won, that means everybody put their own work in.
I mean, you did get the final killing, my friend.
Yeah, but you got the big ones, so...
Well, to be certain, Miss Gwendolyn assisted with that procedure.
Rebecca just nods and says, speaking of which, Gwen, is that lock okay, or...
It'll be fine. She just kind of walks up to her hat, pulls the
That's right, your hat's
dagger
stuck. Yeah, it was
out.
That's right, the dagger
Puts it back on her
Jericho
head.
threw.
Jericho, his face immediately just goes like pale, just blushed. He's so embarrassed.
I
He
forgot
just
about it.
hands the dagger over, the, like holding the bladed edge and the handle facing towards you. Yeah.
He takes it and flinches as if it fucking zapped him.
Well, I hate to disrupt us, Grok Greenhand says, but I'm afraid we still have more research to do. We have yet to find the guns, and my guess is there's more in here.
No, you're right.
More than likely.
Indeed, but looks at the two people in heavy-ass armor. You know what, I was going to say we should approach cautiously, but I don't think that's going to help much.
Yeah.
Thrine,
Sorry about that.
if you would, you and Uvek take the lead, it'd probably be best.
Rebecca just looks to the direct people. I mean, to the Nolan, just nods right behind you. Right beside you there, Ryan.
Indeed. You move, Andy. I'm not leading this movement because I can see the map.
Fair enough. Let's go up north.
So, for the purposes of Enesis, you guys can follow, but we'll say you're just 10 feet behind, so if you guys don't catch up, that's where it will end if something occurs.
I could some stock in here. You guys see it all right?
Getting like the slightest lag as far as like my movement. Weird.
Anybody else having that problem?
Maybe it's because I was using my arrow keys at first, because now it's going fine.
Yeah, it might have been the arrow keys, yep. So as you keep looking about yourself, you're like, you notice this place is hugely dug out.
Yeah.
But based off the fact that you saw that screamer fighting, and you did see that scream kind of also chipped away rock as it ripped through, you gather they've been doing this for a while now. Like, this is hundreds of feet deep.
Rick just kind of turns to the other three. You three seem all right.
Oh, myself?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. Well, sort of.
Sort of.
He can't hide the slight jitters of fear that are traveling through his body. But the adrenaline, for the most part, from the previous fight seems to be keeping him sane.
Rick just gives Jericho a nudge on the shoulder. Hey, those jitters are good. Things like you're always there too. Don't lose them.
Sorry, your voice keeps like clipping in and out. I'm not hearing full sentences of what you're saying. I think your voice sensitivity might be too high or too low.
Sorry about that. Maybe it's because my mic's not close enough.
That's probably it.
Yeah. Uvek just kind of gives Jericho a nudge on the shoulder. Hey, don't keep those jitters up. Means that you're always prepared for everything.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
And Uvek will just smile and continue taking points. Oh, got a branching road ahead.
Indeed. So, left or right, Uvek?
And got a gold coin on them.
Yeah, all of you.
Yeah.
I love how it's specifically gold, though, right? Screw copper.
And gold is the.
This is not a poor man's gamble. This is a rich man's gamble.
Did they have anything on their bodies?
Oh, if you wanted to search their bodies, yeah, you guys could spend a few minutes doing that.
Jericho will abstain.
I mean, nothing you guys unfortunately can use. Because it's all Duragar size, and none of you are Duragar size. You find a shield. You find a couple base shields. They are wearing armor, though it would take about 5 to 10 minutes to strip it off them. Which you have no idea how much time you have, just to be warned. Plus, it is Duragar-sized armor, so none of you would be able to wear it.
We can still sell it.
You can. It is
we'll come
badly
back to it.
damaged, too, but
That's
you
fine,
would
we'll
be able
come
to sell
back
it for
later.
scrap. Yeah, you would be able to sell it at, like... my general pricing after combat armor is about 10% of its normal worth. No, quarters.
10%, okay.
Yeah, because it's the damage, right?
Yeah.
You just killed someone in it. It got fucked up.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Right? But you can't take it and get 10% of its worth. But you guys could do that after the fights, obviously, because otherwise,
You're just looking around.
yeah, like you guys are going to be spending 15 minutes stripping their armor.
I think Jericho would rather eat glass.
Gonna strip a Duragar.
Yeah.
No Daisy.
Sugar glass, delicious.
Anyways, Andy, where are you going?
Uvek kind of just looks left and right. Well, I always go right. It's the dominant hand, after all.
Look at Thrain, he's left-handed.
It's now canon. Oh, I think this is interesting.
I will say, though, these little ledges here are just little drop-offs.
Going up or down?
They're going down at that direction.
Are they gentle
Okay.
slopes or like harsh slopes?
Eh,
Kind of in
they're
between?
harshish. They're not like dead drops. They're like 45 degrees. They're like slides.
Oh, okay.
Uvek says, last one down there is that dwarf, or Drogar. And takes out his shield and he'll just, like snow tobogganing or whatever, he just takes out his shield, just does that with his shield down the hill.
Just for shits and giggles, roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh, good. That's what Uvek's really good at.
So you go, "Yeah!" Now, nothing bad physically happens, but you do kind of don't see a little ledge of a chunk of rock, and it kind of makes you go ass over tea kettle as you just kind of roll over onto your butt, and then you do kind of like that flip onto your head, and then you end up on your ass as you roll off.
Just feels like home right now. Uvek just dusts himself off.
Since shields aren't exactly designed
Yeah.
for...
I needed that national anthem increase.
Yeah. You said your passive perception's 13, right, Andy?
Correct.
Okay, keep moving. Actually, what's everybody's passive, just so I know?
Fucking 9.
Yeah, I know yours.
I'm glad.
Well,
12. Okay. Gwendolyn.
they said BRB.
Oh.
But 16.
Okay. Well, I'll just move you up with the party if you don't mind, Crystal.
Yeah.
Not quite close enough yet. So if you keep moving, I'm assuming you're just gonna move forward, eh, Andy?
Yeah, probably.
So I'm gonna say when you're
Probably.
here, so right there, you guys start hearing voices. As it sounds like there's some sort of argument going on in the distance. Unfortunately, nobody understands a goddamn word being said.
Not even Uvek?
It is not in Dwarvish.
No.
What's everybody's languages out of curiosity? I got common Orc and Dwarvish.
I'll double check everybody's languages and make sure nobody understands this one. No, Gwendolyn does not know the language. Is Grok maybe? Grok's probably the best at it since he's got a ton of... Nope, Grok does not know the language.
Jericho speaks Common Elvish, and Halfling.
Nope, Juniper does not know it. I'm pretty sure nobody knows this one. It tends to be one of the forgotten languages that people never take. Yep. Nope. Hmm? I get you know no nobody knows. Now, if someone would like to spend a spell slot to if they had a spell ready for this, they'd know.
You know, I forgot about that.
That's why I reminded you.
Hey, you know, I'm just in character. You know, Jericho didn't notice. Yeah, no, Jericho hears the squabbling in the distance, and he thinks about it. It's like, do I really want to know? But it sounds different than Durgar, so they're probably not talking about eating babies and pillaging villages and I don't know, stealing gold and things like that. So yeah, he supposes that he will use the incantation necessary in order to evoke comprehend languages. When Jericho does, though, he's all shrugged up in preparation for whatever it is to hear, because he's very not excited.
Okay, so I'll just move everybody closer because you'd have to get close enough to hear.
Oh, fuck yeah, he will.
Especially since you're the only one to... So now, at this point, Jericho, you, now having that language comprehension skill, told you that might come in handy.
Yeah.
You understand okay, I guess you don't know what language it is still, but you'll probably guess very quickly as you hear this word as you hear a conversation between two figures, and the conversation consists of this. I told you it's going to take a while to prepare the spell. It isn't quickly done. Followed by a blasted knife ears. What the heck did we bring you here for? Didn't you hear the fighting going on? We have no idea what's going on. We need to get these weapons back home now. I know your impatience, little one, but you cannot rush the arts. It will be done soon. I advise you to just wait and see. Perhaps your gods have already murdered who was ever here. Isn't that the purpose of those brutes you had and those strange mechanical monstrosities your kind is so fond of? Oh, as opposed to your elegant demon fuckers.
I want you to know that Jericho is giving a very hushed, exact reenactment of this. With facial expressions, body language, and everything. He turns like he like flips his orientation every single time he talks as either character in this particular instance.
Jericho demon fucker.
Yeah, it's like after he says that, he like mouths to himself, "Oh my."
You know what? I'll give you a hint on that one, Jericho. Roll me another history check.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
that's a pass. Based off contextual clues, you think to yourself, huh? Knife ears, demon God, they're drow.
Yeah. I think here's the thing. I knew that. I was thinking Jericho would figure that out the moment he leaves his fucking impromptu play that he's going for.
Yeah, as soon as you have demon fuckers, it hits him.
No, honestly, it was that and knife ears. It was just like, oh, that's a slur I haven't heard in a while. And it was just like, wait a second.
And based off,
Sorry, go ahead.
And then based off that, you guys can also extrapolate they're speaking undercommon.
Yeah. Jericho just like you guys just see shock on his face, and then just resignation as he just kind of throws his hands in the air. Why is this cave filled to the brim with scary things?
What? What's up here?
Drow. He just says, like, with a hand over his face. It's. I think it's a drow, and given, I don't know, the inflection sort of accent, thinking it might be another Durgar, I guess, conspiring with one another. It's just great. As if Durgar weren't enough. Now I have to deal with the exact thing that people who hate elves would oftentimes compare us to.
Those are you. Right?
Sorry?
Those are the you. Right?
Yes.
Well, then, how do you say, second verse, same as the first? Rebecca just touched his hands into his knuckles. I think we should go and introduce ourselves.
Oh, 1 second. I'm going to have Green Hands Grok make us intelligence check here to see if he'll give you guys a hint. He's going to grab you, Uvek, and go, Uvek, I'm all for the charging in smashy thing, but he did say something about a spell taking time.
Wrong.
Uh,
Any of you guys got their fancy magic stuffs to make sure that spell doesn't happen?
What I could do is, I could go invisible, and... Oh, who am I kidding? I really don't want to.
I'm more concerned with the fact that if you do charge in, Sir Uvek, be careful. If it is a drow, and drow in our lands are actually quite sensible, nice people, but magic is something they're quite capable of.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's casting the spell I suspect he is, he's a fairly high-level mage.
Rick just nods. And then turns to Gwendolyn and Jennifer. Sorry, Bob, you lots, but what about you two? Do you have any magics to interrupt what they're casting?
Hands up my sheet. Absolutely not. And I have no idea with Gwendolyn.
I can.
Storm's like, okay.
I wouldn't.
Doesn't look like it.
He's gonna look at you again as like interrupting the spell's not an issue. It just takes time to cast. if we attack, that would interrupt the spell. Just be warned, as I said, powerful mage. And if he's of the old sort of demon, drow, and by Jericho's fantastic rendition of Demon Fucker, he's probably the type that could summon demons.
That is concerning.
I mean, I've never met that sort. Drow and our lands can't do such things, having no longer had the tie with the ancient goddess, but, just to be careful, we should proceed with some caution.
I agree. But we do need to proceed at the
Yes,
same time.
wait a minute. I have an idea. We need to split up. Magic tends to be better focused in confined areas. Perhaps me and Thrine can go to the south again and cut across, opening up their area versus tunneling ourselves through.
I mean, are you sure? Sure, we handled ourselves, I'd say, quite well back at that previous encounter, but...
I mean, if you think we should stick together, I will, as I said, follow your expertise in said matter.
Oh, no, that's not exactly what I was saying. I just feel safer. But if that's what you think might wield more results, well,
It's a
you
possibility.
don't see why we shouldn't go for it.
But the other option, of course, is, well, looks again at the two big guys in heavy armor. It is possible that some of us could once again, make advantage of invisibility to give ourselves a point of advantage from a different direction as well. Perhaps we'll be able to make a quick strike while they're unseen.
Good point. Suppose we do have to be a bit more crafty with the likes of a, well, spellcaster.
Well, you said you have such a spell yourself, did you not, Sir Jericho?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we pick several people here to get that advantage and move in, perhaps.
Have any more of those invisibility potions?
Unfortunately, no.
Got it. Well, as far as I'm capable of, I think I can only apply that to one person.
Myself as well. That would give us two, though.
Oh, right.
So, I suppose it is who should we send in invisibly to hopefully get in a better position?
The one who could do the most, I guess, damage in one go.
I suppose. It'd also have to be someone, though, who could sneak up on them as well. Since, once again, looks at the two people who are in heavy armor.
Umek just smiles and waves.
Thrine
Jericho.
joins you with his little doggy smile that he does.
Why does this feel like a subtle hint to Zaku?
You know what?
To be fair, if Zaku was here, yeah, that would be your best bet, but...
Alas.
Alas!
Jericho just kind of like, he thinks about it for longer. I mean...
Well, here's the thing. Miss Juniper, you seem to have some rather powerful magic.
But I wouldn't benefit from going in, would I?
No, but at least we'd have a strike at advantage at the mage. It could be tricky.
Frankly, I sort of think that the likes of you and Gwendolyn are kind of the only ones that, I don't know, that we could benefit from such a thing. I mean, as much as I am certainly not too bothered from the idea of doing so. I certainly could go in, but I don't exactly have any means of any meaningful impact.
I'll do it.
Oh, thank God.
Give me a moment. And she will just kind of quickly, kind of rub some herbs together and kind of slather it over her body as she casts invisibility on herself.
Now that's one. I suppose I can go myself on a strike so you're not alone. And Grok will join. Since you two probably have the best ability to get through this. And if Jericho wants to make a third invisible, he may do so, or it can just be the pair of them.
Yeah, because it's like everybody else is armored except for 3 people.
Well, technically, the two out of everybody's unarmored except 2 people.
Yeah, but currently,
It's either you or Juniper would be the best bets to move in.
yeah. So, yeah, Jericho's just like, I think I will save up all the magic for the sakes of a better means. I'm sorry, I'm just super conflicted. I think you're gonna have to be the one to cast a spell this time. I'm sorry.
What?
As in, because I don't think, can Juniper invisible
No.
herself?
No.
No.
Okay, yeah, no, then you'd be talking to, Grok?
They
Grok
both
turned
already
himself
cast
invisible.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's then those 2 going together.
Yeah. So those 2 are going
Yeah.
together. If you wanted a third, you could, because you're the only other. So you, Grok, and you will have to make stealth checks.
You're fine if you don't want to.
Can
It's just they...
we just scout them out and then let the party know their positions?
Technically, as soon as you're within 60 feet, you would have to make a stealth check.
That's fine. That's fine.
You get your advantage. That's why you did the invisibility. And plus, you could be right up in the open and be fine. That's part of the reason you did this.
How good is...
Yeah, you guys are fine.
Oh, okay.
Oops, just this.
So, as you can
Does
see,
that
Gwendolyn...
look like a drow? Yeah.
No, that's a Duragar. That's a drow.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'll describe what you see, though. As you guys book up, you do see what looks to be 3 Duragar and a drow discussing it. They all look rather mean, but the drow looks to be rather high, hoity-toity, but has some rather significant-looking power. Carries a large staff at his side. With an arcane shield, you would be able to see, too, he has mage armor on. As, obviously, when there was trouble happening, he cast it upon himself. As well as what looks to be 3 Duragar. Each Duragar looks to be fairly tough and resilient. The 2 you see in front of you with the giant mohawks carry vicious-looking swords and seem to look to be rather... what's the phrase I'm looking for? Sturdy and tough guards. Yeah, you gather they're elite. Probably at least as elite as the 3 you fought on the second half versus the 2 you fought at the beginning. 3 you fought at the beginning.
Yeah.
The other Duragar, who seems to be in charge, though, seems to be dressed far different, as opposed to being dressed in armor with large swords. He seems to be more dressed in leathers sly and nimble approach to him. You can tell from some of his movement seems to be very dexterous. I just
I
realized.
don't see anything else, right?
Yeah, that's all you see. You see the crates as well, obviously, which
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gather are the guns. Yeah.
What's... Oh, this is a different way?
Yeah, you can see that kind of looks the way where you came from. Oh, hey pups. Okay, 1 sec. We're just gonna take a couple secs, guys. I just gotta take my dogs outside.
That's fine.
Silly Andy. Jericho absolutely would have. He would have just hated every single second of it.
What if you went invisible and moved forward to spy?
Oh yeah.
The heck, Daisy.
Ever seen an invisible figure shiver?
I mean, I'll admit, if you rolled like a double nat 1, I probably would have let you have a toot of anxiety. Was what gave away your position.
Jericho prays that the cave and its echo bouncing misdirects the origin of the fart. But no, for some ungodly reason, everyone knows that it came from a very precise location in the cave.
I will say one other thing you did notice, though, Storm, is, or Gwendolyn, you would see that what the drow is doing, he seems to be making some sort of, looks to be a chalk circle.
Can I tell what kind of circle it is?
Roll me a Arcana. Nope.
No.
Though I will let Grokos roll, I suppose, since he did go with you. Nope. Jesus.
Okay, well, she's going to hurry back as fast as she can. That doesn't alert them, so half movement speed, but dashing.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of time, right? Like, I mean, you can move 60 feet every 6 seconds, so it's not like you're worried. And it looks like whatever he's doing is taking time.
Okay. We should probably handle them soon. He's drawing a chalk circle, and that could be one of many things.
Indeed. If we wish to make our strike, now would be the time. There seems to be 4 of them in total.
What's the details I know about them?
Yeah. Did you guys get the detail of what you saw?
Yeah.
I would appreciate a summary because I missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh, you saw there was 4 figures. The Drow Wizard, 2 guards with like very large broadswords, and chainmails and shields. Tough-looking dwarves. They look elite. And you also saw what looks to be the third dwarf, Duragar dwarf, who seems to be much more dexterous looking and in like leathers.
I hate it. Understood. Jericho vocally gulps, but yeah.
Does he have his spellcasting thing out?
Is spell focus?
Yeah.
I mean, you would imagine so, yeah. Was there a point? Were you going to do something with that question?
No, I was just wondering.
Yeah, he definitely has it out because you know that you can assume the chalk circle is a spell.
Do we know if Drow can see through darkness? I don't think they can.
You could roll me Arcana or history.
Sorry, magical darkness.
I mean, again, if you want to know for certain, it's still an Arcana or history. You don't think so. Though, once again, there are spells that let you do, so you don't know if he has that spell.
Yep. Okay.
But I would say also, but Jericho would have been also aware due to his role, they can all cast darkness as well, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's just an innate drow thing.
What's happening?
I guess we're going to engage in a moment.
Indeed. Gwendolyn and I can go in front and get ourselves in a position, while the rest of you make your moves.
Oh, alright. Alright.
You could attempt to sneak up on them. Perhaps, maybe get the company.
Sorry, you cut out there, Storm. I didn't hear that.
You could try to sneak up on them, maybe get the drop on them. However unlikely it might be, it doesn't hurt to try.
Indeed, we can all attempt it. Indeed. For the sake of Grok and Gwendolyn, though, you can move in your position. I won't make you guys
Yeah.
re-roll.
No. Could I say I've casted False Life before I casted Invisibility or no?
On yourself? Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you would have done so.
Yeah.
Jericho. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Jericho is ahead of time going to utter a small incantation. And Uvek, you're going to feel your... How do I even put it? Your own presence and awareness intensifies for a moment. Not in a way that is overwhelming, but in the same way that something catches your eye and holds your attention. But it's not a thing of the senses so much as it is your own vitality. You feel rooted and that it will take something very big in order to take you down. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Enhance Ability Constitution.
Ubek just feels his neck kind of crack and feels like all muscles into seal up a little bit. He feels much more resilient. He just looks to Jericho and just gives a bound shoulder. Appreciate that, bud.
Don't forget to cast the spell too, so you don't forget the spell slot, Judah.
Yep.
So I gain.
You just gained 6 temp HP.
Appreciate it.
My second level spell slot.
Yeah, it rolls it for you automatically. You didn't actually have to do that.
Dang, that's actually pretty cool.
We'll take the 6, obviously, but okay. If we're all gonna, everybody can attempt a stealth roll. Maybe you guys will get lucky.
Oh well, I mean,
you never
Every
know.
time.
You could get lucky.
Let's do it. Well, that's completely not lucky.
Well, I'll tell you right now, no matter how we did it, that's enough failures.
It's too dummy thick. The clap of his ass cheeks kept alerting them.
Uvek just
you guys
walks
don't know is
forward.
that I put a bell. What you guys don't know is that I put a bell on each cheek, so that way every time it claps, it also rings at the same time.
Oh,
Cling a ding
no.
ding. He's like a cowbell. I just imagine. I don't know. I have this idea that Uvek's actually got like allergies to dogs, and he gets too close to Thrine and just lets out a huge sneeze.
Sorry, allergies, and he says that way too loudly.
So, for the sake of the movement, you guys get about within the 60-foot mark. So, yeah, like way back here, you would have got noticed right at the opening.
I love those. I love that fact that. Hold on, I want to see what I wrote a roll to disadvantage. I know I have that one, but I just want to see the other number. 14.
If those were advantage strikes, those two would have passed. So, this is how I rule this, by the way, guys, for this sort of thing. Jericho, you are hidden.
Okay.
Juniper, you are not. So, as far as stealth is concerned, you have everything as stealth gives you, Jericho. So you still have your advantage attack and everything, because that's how I rule a stealth check. The only way you guys get a surprise round is everybody has to succeed a stealth check. But if those who succeed are still under the hidden effect, like a rogue would be.
Oh,
It's
I would also. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, so that's just how it works. Those who fail are seen, those who succeed are still hidden.
I would also like to bring up something small, is that earlier Jericho did his manifestation of a spirit again, and he's been particularly sulky now that a small blue translucent cat is now kind of just following him, occasionally fading in and out of visibility. I tried rolling on the table again on his, I think, second to last inspiration, and I got the fucking number 1, which is a completely useless ability outside of social situations.
Ah, nice.
So it's lovely.
So everybody can add their initiative. As you Jericho look over and see it, you see the Duragar's all turn to see Uvek and Thrine just standing in the middle, and Juniper too, unfortunately, as you guys were sneaking up. I'll just move you there, Juniper, for the sake of where you would have been. As they
So
look,
Uvek just kind of claps his hands together. I'm here to pick up those guns.
and,
If Uvek jumps and claps at the same time, he claps twice.
Yeah.
As you say that, Uvek, you just see the Drow mage raise an eyebrow and go, "Wow, you must think I am the dumbest thing alive." Well, that or another orc.
Oh.
Which,
Well,
by the way, Uvek, only Jericho knows what was said, but I guess actually no, he would know common. He's a fucking mage.
Oh no, I remember I casted the thing, so I lost comprehend.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Actually, yeah. For the sake of the
Uvek
fact
can
that he's a
understand
mage,
that.
I'd say he speaks common though, so he says that to you.
Well, I mean, you are dressed in those frilly little robes, so whatever.
Yes.
Instead of actual armor.
Well, I
No.
suppose it's time for the big fight then. And everybody can roll initiative.
God, I'm sorry, folks. That was
No, but
that was
you,
cool.
you cannot say sorry for fate doing fate things.
Well, we're doing great.
Yeah, everybody's just rolling fantastic. Okay, Jericho
Sure.
rolled good. There we go.
It's his anxiety that is powering him.
Jericho, you got this, right?
the 4 Fs are just all fighting for control within him.
Oh, there we go. That's at least good. There we go. There, you guys are fine. It's fine that the mage is the one going first. You're fine.
Jericho does not like this. None of it. Not one bit. Oh no.
My god, so critical rolls, a Vox Machina season. They had Grog too. Is this a bird name? Just amazing. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
can
got
Jericho-
texted it.
No, you're good. But Jericho, can he move all hidden, right?
Yes, you're at half speed though.
Okay, that's fine, because I'm gonna use my 15 to move out of the sight of that, and he's gonna kneel down, and the cat's gonna appear before him, and he's just gonna ask, please, you know I love you, you're wonderful, but I need somebody a bit different right now. This is not going to go over well. Please. And he's gonna go ahead and do the same incantation in prayer and everything. And for a moment, as the tear drops, the cat begins to warble and fade, potentially turning into a different form. Let's see what I actually roll. Oh, thank God! And it's not the cat anymore. Yeah. In that doing so, let's see. Okay. Who to give it to? Who to give it to? I suppose it would need to be... Well, here, sorry. I'm just trying to figure out how to utilize it. I'll post it anyhow.
Oh, that reminds me. How long does that thing last?
What thing last?
These things.
Oh, it lasts until... I can only retain only one of these tales in mind at a time, and rolling on the spirit tales table immediately ends the effect of the previous tale. So it basically exhausts the moment it is used, but
Okay.
otherwise remains until a long or short rest.
Okay, that's what I need to know. Uvek, you've lost your extra AC.
So
Oh,
back
that already happened when he got hit earlier, right?
Oh,
and he lost
okay.
the temp HP.
Yeah, you did. Oh, you did. I didn't know that was attached to it. You forgot to.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's my bad.
Yeah.
Which one?
But
did
yeah,
you roll?
Well, it has these temporary
I
hit points,
rolled
I see. There you go.
2. I rolled 2.
The duelist.
Yep.
You make a melee spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes force equal to 2 rolls
I guess
apart and
whatever.
die plus your charisma modifier.
Yeah,
Back
it's-
to stabbing.
It's pretty fucking good. That being said, Jericho should absolutely fucking not be the person to deliver this. So, once again, that bluish shadow is going to travel to Uvek, and non-exhaustible as I keep on explaining these little tales. Once again, Uvek, you're going to feel the area around you disappear for a moment, and before you know it, you find yourself, funnily enough, in a similar area to where you are now, albeit not a cave, but more of a canyon. You're standing across from a genuinely faceless figure aside from you, and instead of your signature hammer, you are wielding a sword instead. You go moving to strike it, both of you moving at each other at the same time, feeling confident, feeling strong, only to find yourself bested, not by skill, but a cheat. There was a second person that was hidden away that you only saw as the blood drained from your lifeless body, soon to be lifeless body. But again, as you come back, you find yourself emboldened with a strength that you hadn't known prior due to an experience that you may or may not have had. All of these things remain in the memory, almost similar to that of a dream, you know, where you remember it, but you don't at the same time. But yeah, that's going for you. Please. I'm just glad I didn't get the cat again. I would cry. Hello?
No, I gotcha. By the way, your stealth is broken after that, just so you are aware.
Oh, why?
Because you performed an action.
Yeah, stealth breaks when you do.
Yeah, when you do something like that, you lose your stealth.
You know, I'm not even mad because I'm at least out of LOS.
Yeah, like I said, just so you know, right? Like if you can perform an
Yeah.
action, stealth is lost. It's part of.
Yeah, that's fine. I think the benefit of this far outweighs the cost.
Yeah, I mean exactly. Like the only you could do nothing and keep yourself, but that's really the only way to keep it.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
We need
okay.
to start the
so-
combat, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Begin combat. There we go.
love
so
that sound.
what? So what did the feature do again? Sorry.
So
I was,
basically, TLDR, if you hit it, you effectively get an additional smite.
nice.
Which could come in super handy.
That's
I
actually
think you need
pretty good damage. That's 2d6. That's what? That's like a broadsword hit?
That's Thunder
No,
Smite.
that's great sword.
Great sword, right.
Though I think you need to choose to specifically make that melee spell attack. Instead of...
Yeah, you make a melee spell attack against the target on a hit. Yeah, you're basically no, you don't add it. That's the attack. So it's an either or thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't make your attack. You either get to use this spell. But basically, you're doing 2d6 plus Judah's charisma modifier,
Yeah.
Got it.
right? As opposed to
Okay.
it's not added on.
1d8.
It's a separate attack. Yeah,
Got it.
it's still
I'm learning
better.
so much
Like
about these abilities.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah.
it's still better.
I'm
Like a
learning so much about these
2d6.
abilities.
2d6 is basically like you say. That's great sword damage. So unless Judah's wielding a great sword, that's better.
Yeah.
Can you say? I'm just gonna double check here.
It also scales.
Yeah, you can use your action to choose one creature you see within 30 feet. Yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, so you can either, if you want to make, the other downside though is you wouldn't be able to use multi-attack with that,
Yeah.
Got it.
because
Well, I
it
don't
is a
have
spell
multi-
attack. Yeah. Basically, it gives you a type of, it basically gives you the new, what's the word I'm looking for? Cantrip. It's basically a cantrip.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah, just so we know how it works. God, honestly, I was expecting someone to move before the drow. This is bad. He's gonna move. Yeah, he can only see 3. Well, I guess he can see Jericho now that he's no longer hidden. So he sees 4 people. So he's
Bro,
gonna,
Fireball.
I am out of sight. What do you mean?
no, he's gonna
Oh,
move.
now we can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's gonna
hello.
move forward towards the voices, right?
Hi.
Those are the 3 he can hit. This is bad. Yeah, he's gonna smile smugly, and he's gonna cast a lightning bolt.
Oh, fuck.
Oh! Everybody's dying. Let's go.
Let's go.
As he casts a level 3 lightning bolt at Juniper, Uvek, and Thrine.
Some of my bardic inspiration.
Sorry?
Did you give me a bardic inspiration?
No, he didn't. That was used up a while ago.
Yeah.
As a lightning
So,
bolt.
deck save.
Dex save, yeah, as he will do. Oh God!
Well, I mean, at least
Like I
I
said, everybody's dying.
I would have to roll high.
So, 18 points of damage.
Oh, okay, that's good for you guys. Thrine might be unconscious though.
Come on, dog boy. You've got this.
Nope.
Oh!
Plus side, he's not unconscious. Bad side, he's at 2 HP. As you just smell sizzled dog hair.
Yeah. Love how Jericho would have gotten one KO'd by that, though. That's funny.
Me too.
Yeah,
I love being squishy. It's
Crystal,
so much fun.
Juniper, you also take 17 damage. As he looks over and looks up at the lot of you, goes, huh, you lived. Unfortunate. And he's just going to take 5 feet back. Thrine! God, I don't. He's just looking at it like Thrine is. God, you're on death's door after that. I had to use most of his healing hands on Uvek. He's gonna cough up a bit of blood. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to separate himself from the others. And he is going to use his last spell slot to heal himself with a cure. No, he didn't have cure wounds prepared. No, yeah, he didn't. I just didn't have any spells prepared. He's gotta use a cure wounds on himself
Valid.
for 7 HP. As he, ow! Gwendolyn, you're up.
I hate this position. Fuck. Yeah, fuck it. She is going to cast Arms of Hadar at
She's
at first level.
Okay. Strength save throw failed. Take 2d6 crowd damage. Can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. Okay. So everyone has to make a strength save. You
Yep.
lost your invisibility.
As she emerges, she kind of sweeps her arms downwards and utters this like a strange incantation. That
The
only
wizard
sounds-
passed. That's unfortunate.
That's fine.
Yeah. He
Um,
takes 4 damage.
as the sweeping tendrils just batter, emerge and batter all around her. Is that the top one?
Yeah.
So- Fail, please. Thank you. I'm leaving.
That was going to be really bad for you for a second, eh?
15. I will spend the rest of my movement to go around this corner. That is my turn.
Okay. Grok's up. He unfortunately doesn't have a shit ton left.
I don't see Grok on the.
Yeah, because he's invisible.
initiative.
It's because
Oh,
he's
okay.
invisible. Yeah,
And,
NPCs when it turn invisible, you guys can't see.
Okay.
But he's gonna use his last spell slot and do a Melf's Acid Arrow at the wizard. He's gonna hope and pray it hits. He does get advantage. That's unfortunate. Because there's absolutely no reason the drow wouldn't cast shield. As he casts shield and the acid arrow unfortunately flings out and gets dissipated by the magical effect.
It still splashes for half.
Does get to half, yes. So he does take 6. That's something, at least. At least I rolled high. As the drow... Juniper, you're up.
I'm going to. What are the guys? What the other guys holding?
Pardon?
What is like the not the mage, like everybody else? What are like weapons are they holding?
These two are holding long swords and shields. The guy in the back seems to be holding a hand crossbow and short sword.
I'm going to move my hex onto the spy.
Well, were you still concentrating on Hex?
Yeah.
You got hit. You gotta make a con
yeah,
save.
I did. I did. That is true. I forgot. Nope, never mind.
Okay.
Oh no!
Like I said, I'm fine with you still concentrating on it because it's an hour, but you
yeah,
did get
no,
hit.
it's so good. I just forgot that I took damage.
You Fergor, it'd be
Yeah.
like that.
I will just shoot him instead.
Which one are you shooting?
The spy.
Okay. That'll hit for 6 damage. Nice.
Not looking forward to the turn after Uvex.
Uvek, you're up.
So I would be. So Uvek is gonna go right beside Thrain. Says, here, after helping me up, and Uvek will give 10 points of 10 points of lay on hands.
To whom?
To Thrain.
Ah.
Ah, good idea. He's not looking good. He's 1 hit away from dead.
Yeah. So 10 HP goes to him, and then Uvek will perch himself right in the middle, bracing himself, ready for whatever attack might come.
Okay, next is the Durgar Spy. What's he gonna do? He's gonna move here. And then he's going to use his bonus action to hide. So he's hidden from everybody but Gwendolyn. He would be unaware of that. You know what? The person that did, he's gonna shoot Grok. Since Grok just launched a big ass acid mouth missile and he doesn't know any better. He will make his attack. Ooh, that'll hit Grok. Does he get sneak attack? He must. He's a rogue. Ah, there's sneak attack, yeah. And Grok just took 18 damage. He's not looking good. He's like, oh, that is a lot. Now the Stone Guards. This one will move here to Gwendolyn because he saw her rush around. Unfortunately, these guys don't have a lot of movements. So it's not like the... And he will make 2 attacks. That'll miss. Ooh. 21 for 10.
Ow.
Second Duragar. Again, Gwendolyn's the only one he can reach because they got stubby legs.
How bad are they looking?
I mean, you only did 9 damage. They're not by any means bloodied. The spy is.
I was wondering.
The spy's
I was
bloodied.
wondering. Okay.
Don't worry. There's a reason I put this in the way it did. This is why I was unfortunate the wizard went early. I was hoping to go last, but bad rolls. But you'll see why. He's gonna make 2 attacks against Gwendolyn. That's a 12 for a miss. And that's another 10 damage on Gwendolyn. Jericho,
I don't like
you're up.
this. I don't like this. Ah! Jericho is seriously rethinking not having any real offensive capabilities. But Jericho can do one thing, the next right
Did
thing,
that there, Bruvac?
and
Oh,
oh
that-
god,
Let's go and get down there.
this is probably a bad idea. But he wants to help his friends. Okay, and how far does that put everybody within? Ah! Okay. All right. Yep. Jericho is gonna go ahead and run up towards these motherfuckers. And he's not feeling too happy about all this or whatever. But he's just gonna go ahead and use his teeth to prick open his thumb and just kneels down to the ground to just give his arm a wide swipe across the ground with the blood. And even though it was only a little bit of blood, it seems to spread really large, just one large red half circle. Before he then slams his hand down with an incantation, and it sprays out like a wave of blood. In particular, towards, let's see. I'd say all the melee hoes. So yeah, so he's gonna bane. He's gonna bane. Don't ask why I did my own charisma save.
So it's the Stone Guards and the Duragar spy?
Yeah.
That's a failure, so he's baned. That's a failure,
are-
he's baned.
You are baned from my Minecraft server.
That's a pass.
Killing everything.
Well,
Yes.
don't worry, Jericho, because the Drow Mage is going to look over at what's happening and go, I am afraid my... Okay, you actually, never mind, you can't understand shit again. Because you hear blah, 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 yakety schmackety, blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
so I would have like moved back one because.
Oh yeah, fair. Feel free. Yeah,
yeah.
if I do it before your movement's over, don't you feel free to move back.
Yeah. I'm just gonna nestle.
So you just look over, and the Drow and the Duragar seem to have a quick conversation, and then the Duragar grunts something is in Dwarvish, Uvek, as you hear, "Fine, do it," and the Drow grabs the Duragar's shoulder, and they dimension door out.
Oh, fuckers.
Would you rather have them stay fighting?
No, that's
That
Yes, Heath, because I'm suicidal.
they don't know how strong you guys are. None of you went down from the lightning bolt. He's taking this cautious route.
That's actually valid.
yeah.
But now we get to pretend like we're big and bad. Haha,
So those
pussy.
two-
Haha.
Bamf away. That was always the thing. Like, as soon as you hurt the Drow wizard, that was the thing. He was going to dimension door out. That's why I wasn't too concerned
Yeah.
about him. But unfortunately, he went first.
Yeah.
So, that's okay. You guys should still be okay for. Thrain will go help Gwendolyn get that +2 for. No, I guess there is no flanking because it's now a chain. So at least he stops the flanks. He will make a longsword attack. Ooh, nice. He hits for 8 damage. Next up is Gwendolyn, as that is all blessed hand the poor bastard can do.
Storm BRB'd.
Oh, did he? I didn't see.
Yeah. He said it.
Did he? I guess I missed it.
I don't know when he's coming back.
No, we'll give him some time. It's not urgent.
Well, now I'm really glad I decided to bane those two.
Indeed.
Would have sucked if I ended up only having one target left.
Yeah, let's take a 5-minute, I guess, while we're waiting for Storm. Good time for people to use bathrooms.
Desire snack.
Okay. Yes, puppies. Good girl. Quit it. Quit it. Hey. No, Derek. Good boy. Quit it. You back yet, Andy?
Yeah, I'm back.
So you watch a new season of Vox Machina yet?
Oh, I watched the first 3 episodes, man. It's great.
Yeah, it's same here.
I'm liking it. Although they are kind of doing the typical you're in a dream, here's what's wrong with you, figure out what's wrong with you kind of scenario. Like, the stuff that Avatar basically made popular. And then Dragon Prince did, and yeah.
You're in. What?
Like, when they met the Sphinx, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, they're
you
doing
mean
that typical-
technically they weren't in a
That's-
dream, but then I mean that's
Well,
yeah. That is an ancient trope, Andy. That trope's been around since like almost as long as fantasy.
I think it could have just ended at God. This trope has been around since
It's
God.
God. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Like that's
It came to me in a dream.
yeah, like that trope where they force you to see your greatest fears and weaknesses, man. That has been around forever.
fair.
Sure,
But,
we
you know,
don't
I'm not that
either
complaining.
one.
I like the show
Yeah.
either way.
Plus, I mean, honestly, there's a reason that trope exists. Like I say, to
It's
quote,
fun, yeah.
yeah, I mean, to quote Darkwing Duck of all shows, Andy, cliches are cliches for a reason.
No, exactly. They are kind of. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I get you, Andy. I was just saying.
Although I love Scanlins, you don't have to tell me that I'm annoying. And
It's like-
this week just replies, "Yeah, I don't really give a shit about you." And
Nobody
neither
does.
does anybody else.
Oh, damn, like that one hurt. Like, damn, that hurt. like,
Yeah, it's like, wow. Like, I give a shit about Scanlan. Don't you dare talk about my boy like that.
Top 10 worst things to say to a fucking entertainer no one cares about you.
I know that was such a great line, right? He's like, I know I could be annoying. He's like, no, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about you. Nobody does. It just vanishes. It's like, ow.
That was like so mean. I love it.
Indeed. Oh, Zachy, you still here, or did you go on break? I will assume Zachy went on break. Yeah. Just remind me at the end of the game, I wanted to ask you guys a question. Okay, Zachy's here. Good. I'll ask you guys now. Crystal and Storm already heard this.
What's up?
I had a proposition for some of you guys if you might be interested.
What's up?
So I was pointing out how most of you guys are fantastic, like you great voices and acting.
I mean, I suppose.
Come on, Jude. I think you do a good job. I would be curious, because you know I write novels and short stories. If you guys would be down and cool, would you want to do a collab like an audiobook for them?
I'm not really sure I have the voice for that kind of stuff, but I definitely listen to it.
That sounds intriguing. I think you're gonna have to tell me more about it sometime.
Yeah, I mean, basically it'd be read the lines, read the characters, and I'd put it into an audiobook format, but yeah.
I would be down if I didn't hate the sound of my own voice.
Yeah, don't worry, Andy. I'm not forcing anybody to do anything they're uncomfortable with.
Andy, your voice is perfect. Shut up.
But
No,
yeah,
it's not. I do not care for it.
it's just like... Oh, yeah, it's your turn, Storm. Get back to
sorry.
No, it is not, Zaku. You know it.
What happened?
No, then I'm just being melodramatic.
Oh, you mean what happened when you were gone? Jericho cast Bane, and then the wizard bamfed out with the robe with a dimension door.
Of course you did.
I mean, that was kind of the point, so you guys didn't have to fight a wizard that powerful.
Okay. I will... Who looks like the most healthiest of the two?
Guy on the left.
The guy on the left. I'm going to cast Grip of the Dead on him at 2nd level.
Okay.
Gwendolyn has Gorilla
Oh
Grip
my
confirmed.
God.
And even with Bane, that'll be a pass.
Great. Cool.
That it?
Creature must make a strength go strange. Yep. Okay. That's my turn.
Yeah, it's a saver suck, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'll just read.
Grok's turn. He's literally got nothing left, so he's just gonna firebolt and hope for the best. Woo, he hit! For a whopping 3 damage. And then he's gonna do the smart thing, and he's gonna back the F away. Jennifer, you're up.
I will shoot the most damage one.
That'll hit for 7. Damn. These guys are gonna go down soon at this rate.
Oh my.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
That's it.
Uvek, you're up.
All right. Let's see how close. Hello. Have you heard of Great Lord and Savior Warhammer? 15 hit.
That'll miss.
All right. Well, I was clearly seeing you're not interested, so I'm just going back. Just kidding.
So as you go down to swing down with your warhammer, he just actually doesn't even need a shield. He just steps the side and it slams into the ground.
Damn it! This hammer's broken. I swear to God. Actually, wait. No, I'm going to use my 1d4 thing.
You know what's something we totally forgot?
16.
Now you
You
hit
can
a
also
shield.
use my ability.
Which ability?
The thing I gave him.
Oh yeah, but that would just be a spell attack, so I think it ends up being the same.
Well,
Well,
shit.
it depends on what his modifier is, yeah, but yeah.
I think his mod and his strength and his charisma are the same at this level right now.
Level 20?
Now let me double check. 16, 16. Yeah, they're identical.
Yeah, mine's 20.
Oh, does he use yours for the attack? Or
That's how he ran the dragon breath thing. I would assume so, because it
Let me
kind of seems
read.
dumb.
Make a melee spell
the
attack.
target of another creature of your choice can with the
I
flanking-
think
or-
I'm
you
pretty
make
sure
a melee
how...
spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes force.
I'm pretty sure the way the duelist is supposed to work is that you don't bestow it to someone.
Yeah, that might
think
be
it's
one that's
one-
specifically just for you.
I think it's one of the few ones that is specifically just for you.
That's annoying.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is. But like, if you read it, it says you and you. Well, none of the others. Everyone else is the target.
Well, the thing that bothers me is that it literally, like, I mean, it specifically says that any of these things can be, like, given and granted to the other person.
You retain the tail. You must.
To choose an NPC to be the target of the tail effect. Yeah, I think it's one of those wording things.
Oh, wait a damn minute.
Because it's the tails effect, so it's like, are they the target of the attack? Are they the target of the ability?
Target a tail effect. What you do so you keep.
No. Okay, I understand it now. Oh, okay. No, it's more like a spiritual weapon.
Yeah,
So
I was about to
guess
say. I
wouldn't have-
think what happens is you use it through Uvek on your turn.
basically, or
Yeah, like,
no,
Uve-
I actually no, I think it's like a spiritual weapon. Like I literally cast it at someone. It's basically like that because it's a melee spell attack, but it says the target, which the target can be anybody of my choosing within, of course, the limit of thing. So I guess I didn't give it to Uvek. Otherwise, I would have just been bopping him upside the head with some fucking dude.
Yeah, again, it's a poorly worded one because it's not really clear. But for
I
the
think-
sake of now,
yeah.
I think of what I'm going to say for now. This is what I'm going to rule for it, and we can look it up clearing later. I'm going to say it works like spiritual weapon, but Uvek is your spiritual weapon.
Or your target is your conduit.
Excellent.
Right? Yeah, like that. That's how I'm going to rule it. You get to make the spell attack through Uvek on your turn.
Lit.
Right? So
This is poggers.
that's how I will rule it, because that's the only way it makes sense.
Got it.
Fair enough.
So
Thank you.
in the future, so on your turn, you can use Uvek to attack again.
I'm just
Understood.
picturing just like Jericho just goes in for attack and just like a sword just pops out of Uvek's chest like a chest burst from an alien.
Okay, this guy will make his 2 attacks against Gwendolyn.
Or is it a 30-foot melee spell attack range thing?
Yeah, again, I'm not. But
No, it literally makes sense. It seems like a spiritual weapon. It just doesn't have like a constant presence like a spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Because it says you select it, you create the effect, and you cast it. Like you choose a target, and the target can be yourself, right? So it is an attack.
yeah, but is
Yeah, I
it?
think it's
The
an
question
attack.
isn't it? Yeah, it's just an instant though.
Yeah, and it's an instant.
Believe it is.
You bonus action and then action.
Yeah,
make a
I think you
spell
make a
attack.
spell attack. It basically it's just a one-time casting attack. That's
Yeah,
what it is. Yeah. So you get to cast
Melee
it.
spell attack. Yeah.
So for anyway, it doesn't matter. Next round you can attack with it. So yeah,
Okay.
because it's still up, right? You haven't used it yet, so you still have it ready
Yeah.
to attack with. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to really read that one because it started getting confusing.
Yeah.
Hey, this will make his 2 attacks against Gwendolyn. No flanking because we got a chain going.
I'm about to go down.
I mean, they got to roll fairly high because they're baned. That'll miss. And that's a
That'll
crit,
not miss.
so that's 13 damage.
And I'm dead. Whee!
I guess he'll move up next to Uvek, because then he gets his flank again for the next guy. That's the first crit I've
Fair enough.
rolled today.
I don't think you've made much attacks because a lot of them have been saving throw effects.
Sure, I guess that's true. And this guy will make his 2 attacks on Uvek.
Do it.
22.
That's not very cash money to me, but okay.
7
Don't do it.
damage.
Hey.
Second attack. That'll miss.
Nice.
So far, these guys have a 50% hit ratio. Jericho, now you may do your swordy sword.
The shabby
Basically-
shab.
Basically, as soon as Uvek is struck by the attack, I'm assuming, or actually, how do I put it? Basically, as Uvek is struck by the attack, even though, of course, you know, Uvek likely flinches, backs up, whatever the fuck, due to the recoil of being attacked, a spectral force jumps out of him, almost like an after image.
Wait, hold up. Uvek, what's your AC?
19. Oh, wait.
18.
Yeah,
You lost
17.
that. Or 17. Yeah.
No.
Wait.
Yeah.
What? No. What's your AC?
Guys,
Roll- just
19.
roll a
Yeah,
D4.
sorry. I'm an idiot.
Oh, wait,
I'm
no,
not.
your phone doesn't.
My brain is nuts. Is very jelly right now.
you're good.
No, I'll roll the D4 regardless, but
I mean,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But if it's 19, if I rolled a 4, it would have missed you. That's why I was asking. If it's 18, then
What?
it didn't matter. It would have hit you regardless.
Isn't it 26 to hit?
What?
Oh, the 20.
No,
Oh,
it's
you mean the
22 because they're flanking.
Right, I'm done. Continue.
Yeah, so like an after image springs out from him, more or less, and will go ahead and swing. I guess the figure in particular seems to be a human man in sort of chain armor with a broadsword in hand, or greatsword in hand, I guess I should say. And he's gonna go ahead and take his swing.
Just for clarification, which one are you going after?
Which one seems more damaged?
The one on the bottom.
Yep. That one's gonna stay on the bottom.
Judo likes his
Take
bottom.
that as you will. Yes.
Lenny face spines here.
Let's see.
Well, that's a crit. So that's 46 plus 5.
Yep. One second. Wow.
Well, he's dead. And
I
you just
really
watch
need-
this blade come around, and his head just comes right off.
The figure, kind of, I know, as Uvek might be a little bit startled by this,
Well,
The figure does have a certain effect of not necessarily like peace, but you don't feel necessarily panicked by this presence. It's as if it's always kind of been there before he looks back at you, pupilless blue eyes looking back at yours before slowly fading into a mist, breaking off into the wind.
What's up, my dad? Just kidding.
Emphatically no. That would be cool though.
Yeah.
Papa? Papa? Papa?
Papa.
That old vine. Daddy?
Anything
Wow,
else,
look
Jericho? You
That's
still
a
have a
good
bonus
question.
action.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gwendolyn
Stares
is
at
bleeding
Gwendolyn.
out.
Yeah, I know.
I can get her up, don't worry. It's all good.
No, that's my grill right there. Also, actually, that's probably a better idea because I only have one other healer. I only have one other first level spell slot, and if somebody goes down, that's gonna be difficult. Well, yeah, I'll just do what Jericho
I
would
mean,
do.
yeah.
He sees Gwendolyn down. That's his friend.
You have 2 paladins as well.
True. Rise. Oh, wow. Great.
You shake a paw, Daisy. Oh, it's a good girl.
6 health is better than 0 health.
Yeah, 6 health is
Yeah.
better than death saves.
I
How bad is this guy?
suppose.
Almost untouched. He only took the
Okay.
3 damage from your spell earlier.
Well, now he's about to get fucking bukakied by the entire team, so...
Yeah, Thrain's up. He will do his attack. Hits again for 8 damage. Hey, he's been rolling high. What am I doing? He's here. I meant to put him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he turned on you and attacked. He went after Uvek instead. He's actually part of the Duragar's team. Gwendolyn's up.
Getting up. Very annoyed look on her face. She will cast Chill Touch as her arm glows with necrotic energy and blasts out a touch of necrotic.
Nice, 4 damage.
She's gonna leave. That's her turn.
Grok's turn. He will Trident 2 Firebolt. That'll miss. Of course, on the max damage. Oh my god, Daisy. What the hell, dog? Jennifer, you're up.
Shablam. Nope. Maybe I'll remember.
Cup. Oof. Uvek.
Let's go with another hammer attack. And hopefully this time, Uvek will actually open his eyes from him for down. Apparently not. Uvek just got some sand in his eyes, you know?
He's gonna make his attack against Uvek. Why is it always handy?
Because why is it not me more?
Because by proxy you are the team tank, even though you're really not one.
Actually, he changed his subclass to Paladin, so he's a proper tank now.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much damage am I taking you?
You took 11 damage.
Nice. Well, Uvek's still alive. Alive is the key word.
I mean, I guess the Duragar will try Uvek again, seeing he's almost down.
Sure.
Don't worry, they have a 50% hit ratio. Or not.
Well, Uvek's down. Again.
Poor Uvek.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Bro's gonna be at fucking level 2 of exhaustion again.
First level exhaustion right now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Jericho, you're up.
Screams as fucking Uvek goes down once again. I don't have anything. Let's see. Yeah, I don't got no fucking inspiration. I ain't got no fucking spells. You know what? It's time. It's now or never. Even though, is he bloodied?
Him?
Yeah.
No, technically not.
Okay, well that doesn't really matter anyhow. Jericho is going to see this and look at the situation, and he knows that Theron is there, he knows that the rest of his team is there, and he knows that this dude is probably going to get clobbered, but he does not want anything bad to happen to Uvek. So, Jericho is going to move... When somebody's unconscious, can I essentially like move over them? Does that?
Yes.
How
When
does
they
that
get
work?
when they come conscious again, they'd have to shove you to stand back up.
Okay. Well, Jericho's more or less going to hover over Uvek in a protective stance, rapier already brandished, and he's going to go for it. Still feeling emboldened by the will of the spirit before.
You got this, boy. I believe at you.
Oh.
No. You go into will of the spirit like, ha ha! Once again, you go for that thrust, and you forgot, fuck Durgar, right? And you go over his head.
And Jericho is going to go with the bonus action attack with the dagger. Oh!
Hey, you hit him for 1 damage.
It manages to just like wedge itself in like a small crevice of its fucking armor.
Yeah, you basically gave him a really harsh tickle.
Wonderful.
Sorry, man.
Jericho looks like he's about to. He looks like he's pretty much about to shit himself, but he stands. Well, his stance is still, but he's shaking. So, can you really call that firm? I don't know.
It's a firm shake.
It's a firm shake, yeah.
I mean, then it's Thrine's turn. I mean, his code dictates he has to save Uvek at all cost. And I don't do the crappy 1 point lay on hands thing. So Uvek, you're back up with 5.
Woo! Thank you, Thry. I appreciate you.
Then he'll stand back over to make sure the flank's back in motion. Gwendolyn, you're up.
Chill touch again.
Ooh, that hits for 6. He's starting to look rough now.
My turn.
Grok's up. And he do some major damage. Oh, he hits for 9. Or another 6. Just chipping him away little by little. Juniper, can you end this?
We will find out. Yes.
How do you want to do
I
this?
Woo!
I don't know.
Because I didn't expect to get this far.
Do you want me to
Yeah.
do you want me to do it for you, Crystal?
Sure.
Okay, so Crystal, as you take your Starry Blast and launch the blast, you look over. Jericho, you standing over top of Uvek with your rapier and dagger as you just look at the Durgar looks over at you, snarling, bringing out his sword and shield, and he looks like he's about to unleash upon you. As he looks at you in these dark eyes, and you foresee all the terrors of your childhood about to descend upon you, and you close your eyes, you suddenly hear a thud. As you look open and you see a Durgar lying on the ground with a hole in his head.
Nice.
Oh my.
Because, yeah, if he had survived, it was going to be on you, Jericho.
Jericho just like slumps down to his knees, just next to the still waking up Uvek.
What happened? Did we kill them?
We did indeed, my friend.
Nice.
Yes. Well, one moment. It looks like we have a success. The wizard and the other Durga might have escaped, but that is secondary to this as he walks over to the crates. As he starts to try to pry them open, you realize he does not have much for muscle mass.
Okay, just what's up with that?
Perhaps a bit. My orcish strength is not exactly useful in this scenario.
Over cracks and knuckles. Alright. Let's give it a shot.
Do you have a crowbar?
That's a good question. I don't, but I do have a warhammer. I'll
Did-
crack the side of it.
It's a gun. It's full of firearms.
I don't know what that is.
The things that they used against us.
Oh, right.
I wouldn't worry about it. The firearms aren't going to explode anything if you strike it with a wooden box of the warhammer.
Yeah,
I
so
was
I'll
just
just
making
strike the
sure if they
sides.
were delicate or something.
Oh, well, I mean, we honestly don't care if they're broken. We just need proof that they're there.
Actually, Umek will just grab, like, flip the warhammer to its pointy side, and it'll just bash it onto the side of the casing.
I'm not going to make you roll for it. It's simple enough. As you crack it open, you guys crack it open, you find like what seems to be like dozens of rifles. Or
Nice.
long pointy sticks in your case. Well,
Thank God we got it, at least.
this is exactly the proof we needed to make our move. It's beyond a doubt that these are, in fact, as he looks at it, these are indeed property of the Bernard. As he looks over, and you see that there's a little bit on the gun stock. You see what looks to be a symbol of a sort of a BA.
Badass.
Motherfucker.
That would be his stamp. These are his guns. This will give us enough evidence to give us enough reason to get a warrant to explore his house. And with the code you've given us and the location of said piano, I think we'll find everything we need to make sure that Mr. Alzamar goes away for a long time.
Nice. Well, Umek's gonna pick one of them up and just kind of inspects the rifle. Oh, never seen one of these before.
Please don't point that! You know what? For shits and giggles, Uvek, roll me a dex. So as you point it around, you accidentally hit the trigger, and a lead ball fires out with a crackling crack right into the stone wall next to Grok's head.
God.
Jericho crouches and goes into a little ball. He's just like, we're under attack!
Please put that down!
Oh, Umek. Here's just kind of how I'm picturing the entire scenario is just going. Click, click, click.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can we go now? I'm very much tired of this place.
Indeed, I will. We'll have to take some of these the crates with us, but I believe with Uvek and Thrine here, we should be able to move at least enough of these for the evidence.
All right. Yeah, but let's just get out of here. Yeah.
I agree. Let us go. And with that, you guys are able to pack up a couple of crates of guns and make your way back to the beach. You see no sign of the Durgar or Drow. You imagine they are well past gone. You guys each make the... I'll speed run this a bit because I know Andy's got to get to bed fairly soon.
Yeah.
I'll just activate Backgammon Bay. You guys each make a... as you get back to the place, Grok goes, I thank you very much for your assistance, my friends. As for your reward, he brings you this thing, gives each person 100 gold. Zaku, you also get your 100 gold despite not being here.
Can we sell the armor and stuff?
Yes,
that
I
we
was going to
found
get
in
to
the
that next, how much you get for the gear. With selling all the battered up gear and armors, you guys also get an additional... let's see here. I'm going to say an additional 200 gold. Total, not split between you.
Oh, total.
Yeah.
Wasn't Jericho
So-
getting his gold in Pearl?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Jericho gets a pearl, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jericho gets his identify pearl. And if you're going to split the two... You know what? I'll make it 250 gold, and you can easily add an extra 50 gold for simplicity's sake for the armors and everything.
Thank you.
So we're at
what do I put in my inventory?
You get 50 gold and a 100 gold pearl.
Nice.
Everyone else gets 50.
150 gold, yep.
150.
150 gold total, yep.
Lit.
Very nice.
That was eventful. I don't think I will be sleeping much tonight. That was a lot.
Well, you did a
Wow.
fine job, my friend.
Well, was it because of the shriekers, the people in the torture machines, or that giant screamer thing that looks like a shrimp on armor?
Wait, move back.
Hmm.
He raises a finger to silence him before looking back at Theron. Does that mean? Slowly raises hand.
Oh, yes, I suppose you did earn your reward. Feel free.
They are not. This is not a graceful moment for Jericho at all. This is not graceful. It's not one hand and stroke. Oh yeah, no, that's fun. No, it's fucking two hands, both on sides of the face, scritchy over at the cheeks, over behind the ears and everything, and he's just he's more focused probably in this in single thing than he was the entire fucking mission that everybody just had. He is in this moment. It's just he's not even doing it for Theron or anything. He's half doing it as stress relief after the most horrifying mission of his fucking life.
You're like the therapy dog from the new Puss in Boots movie.
Yes. Very good movie. You guys should watch it.
It's a fantastic
should.
movie. One of the best movies
Yeah,
I've seen
apparently.
all...
Apparently, the villain stops more than it should ever have any right to be.
Dude, man, there are 3 villains, and each one of them is way better than they had any right to be.
Yeah. But yeah, it was very good. But yeah, that aside, Jericho
Down,
keeps this
Zaku.
up for as long as I think his... Wait. Okay, I'm glad that Zaku said it, because I didn't want to be the only one. What can I say? Okay? They knew what they were doing.
Got a thing for edgy wolves.
Yes.
In any case.
Anyhow, yes.
That's a
yes.
that's a
Yes,
crowd
I'm
that's
sorry.
not going to get misrepresented at all.
So
Nice.
you get you get your scritches in.
Uh-huh.
He's okay with it. He takes it with dignity, or as much dignity as someone can who's getting scritchies.
Yeah, I don't like this is crazy. Like this is a level of like platonic intimacy untold.
And after a couple of minutes, he does stop you before you go on forever, because I have a feeling you're the type that would.
Yeah, at this point, like Jericho would have slowed considerably. His fucking fingers are aching, and he's a musician, so that means something.
No, in any case, I appreciate all of your help. Unfortunately, though, I will have to be leaving the city tonight. I did come in here to assist Green Hands. Though, if any of you happen to be by the Church of Unity, you feel free to come by and see me.
Might have to do that.
Absolutely.
Well, I shall bid you all adieu, my friends, as I will have to prepare for my trip. It's a long ways.
Well, travel safe.
I shall. In any case, as Grok comes back to you, I am very impressed with each of you. Once again, thank you very much for your assistance. With everything we have, I am sure Bernard will be arrested within due time. If you wish to stick around for the more till then, you may do so. Otherwise, if there's anything you need of me, feel free to ask. Any information about anything as well, I'd be more than happy to assist in such a...
So, I'm a little bit, not new to adventure, but with the particular thing that we were just doing, I'm curious. Are all things like that filled with scary Duergar, drow, that?
No, not everything's filled with scary Duergar drow things.
Alright, that's basically the only, real, worry that I had, so.
And because you have a 9 perception, you don't hear him mutter, but everybody else catches it. It's usually much worse, honestly.
No, even if Jericho could hear it, the sheer optimism blocks it out from his view. Yeah, everything's fine and nothing else could possibly go wrong that bad. No.
I'm gonna have to shower.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna have to go take a shower before I get to bed, so.
Alright.
No worries, Andy. We're just going to do
Good
wrap
night.
up while you head off.
Alright, have a good one.
Hi.
But I suppose since we are wrapping up, I will save for the simplicity for next week, guys. And don't have to make a decision now. You can discuss it in chat as well. Pick where you guys want to go next based off of that newspaper clipping you guys got.
You made a post, didn't you?
I don't think that was a post. I think it was.
It was in
just-
game. It's here. 1 second.
Okay.
This one.
Got it.
So based off of those, you may pick one that seems to tickle your fancy, and I will prep that.
The first things that are making me... Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
The first things that are piquing my interest are, of course, Victor von Nomenstein and people in panic over disappearing citizens as the government has no idea the cause.
Yeah, the disappearing citizens would probably be something. Or the strange phenomenon, whatever that means.
I mean, basically, from what you gather, I mean, you could, I mean, based off that, you guys could
Oh,
get more
yeah,
information
she could-
from the
church,
paladin you
right.
were from, right?
Yeah.
He would fill you guys in with the strange phenomenon. Basically, the strange phenomenon they're talking about is like odd appearances, things appearing out of nowhere, like people, like items and objects, and almost like weird places popping up. Best way to describe, like you said, the reason they call it strange phenomena is because it is just bizarre. They have no idea what's happening. Sometimes a person who will just randomly appear out of nowhere in the middle of an area. No idea how they got there.
Interesting.
They will see strange, like out of nowhere, a forest tree would like just suddenly appear in someone's dining room.
Interesting. Okay.
That was one strange such phenomenon. Another really weird one that happened was what the heck was it? One person went to bed, and when he opened up his sheets, he found a skeleton.
Okay.
Not like the monster is killing kind, the straight up just dead, like he's been buried for centuries skeleton just lying in their bed.
He wasn't lying next to anybody when he went to bed, so the presence of the skeleton is
Right? Just weird shit like that happening all over the place. Nobody knows why.
Oh my god. That I do like that, but definitely like at least as a player, Victor is of course sticking out more because love that fucking squirt.
I mean, to be fair, this is his OG game.
Yep.
This is where I came up with the concept.
Oh my god.
Gwendolyn's gonna buy like 5 castings worth of Find Familiar.
I figured. It is the downside of making your familiar a combat thing, is it will be a focus.
I can't even do anything. He was just existing and he just got hit by everything.
Oh yeah, that's because he was just in a bad spot. Like, he just kept being in the line of fire. He wasn't aiming for the bird, but he was right in the direct path.
It was from the ceiling. He was literally like at the ceiling level.
I know, but it's a 15-foot cube, so it filled the hole.
Gotta get more crafty with hiding hemlock. Alas.
Indeed. But yep, so... and to be clear, guys, like I say, this is sandboxy. None of these will go away. If you don't have to do them in any particular order. Or you don't have to... You can obviously skip ones if you don't want to do them either. But they will be there in the future, so don't worry about them going away from a time constraint.
I'm gonna recast him early. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the casting for him now.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, it's a ritual, ain't it?
Yeah.
So it's not like it matters.
I assume we long rest.
Oh yeah, you'll get a long rest before you leave. I'm assuming you guys aren't heading off out into the wild after all that without a day's rest.
A couple days, because exhaustion.
Andy only got 1 point, so it'd go away the next day.
One?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because he only got your first knockdown's free. It's the second one you get the exhaustion. Yeah, and he only got knocked down twice.
Yeah, I heard something about 2, so I thought he got 2.
Yeah, no, he just got knocked down twice. So yeah, you guys day's rest. He'll be good to go, and you guys can head off. As I say, you guys can decide which one you want to do. You can just put it in text chat when you figure out which one seems funnest for you. There will be things happening on the road as well, so don't expect not. There will be like random things happening as well, depending which way you go. But you guys may determine which one you want. As I said, as a player, I know Judah is very much into doing Victor, because you know you got to love Shannom.
He's just so
so nutty.
Yeah. That motherfucker. Jesus. But yeah, alright. I'm gonna hold off. Or I'm gonna head off. English.
Hold
bad. Huh.
See ya.
Oh.
Night, man. Better stop the recording.